Getting ready for a race at Atlanta, starting P5, field of 13. Dan's racing Russo, Mad Ant, and Japanese driver all up front. Got Steve behind, NASCAR fan. Wind, Historics, Arawara. Back here in 10th, NASCAR inspired Jag. So the opening few corners of this Dan's and Missouri, probably saying that wrong. Really slow through this section. So Dan's got through, okay. So I decided to follow him through here. We sort of hung Missouri out to dry a little bit. Steve's got through as well. Well, he's gone wide as also, that didn't help. So we're up to 4th. Steve right on my bumper here. So I've jumped out of the Aston Martin into the G7. Steve's all loose out on the grass there. Get up the inside there of Dan's. Unfortunately the contact knocked him wide. Steve's gone through, as has Wind. NASCAR's through. Arawara is now facing the issues that we had getting by these guys on the same part of the track. So Ara's up to 5th already. Rizzo's gone back to 8th. This Japanese driver is one to watch in the NSX. So up front, no changes yet. Mad Ant in P2. They've already got a nice little gap on myself here. Wind's not that far away. Ara's on the move. So is this Japanese driver in the NXX. So Dan's finally settled down into a rhythm. How he is through this complex of corners. This is where he was slow. It's a little bit offline there, but better than the first time round. Well, don't know whether that's better. Historics fair way back here in 10th. Steve's gone back as well, and also NASCAR. So the Japanese driver up front, 125.73. So where the NASCAR gets a move done here. I think he's looking for the inside run here. Masons is holding that line at this stage. No, he gives it up. Well, having a bit of trouble getting by. trouble making a move there. Some Mad Ants moved up to the back of the Japanese driver. He's trying to break the draft. The battle of the G7s. So Arrow's got by, as has the NXX. They've got rounded up wind. So I'm seeing all this in my timing delta. For some reason I'm not able to really turn in some good consistent laps here. These two just driven away from wind now. Arrow's got his hands full. So Mad Ant's just taken a quicker slate, 125.619. Deep under brakes, takes the spot. Finally had a quick lap there. Mid 126s. Looks like Mad Ant stepped up here. He's applying a bit of pressure to the Japanese driver. So they do the snake dance down the back straight here. Japanese driver protects the inside line here. As you would. So even though they're battling, they're circulating in pretty good time there, mid 125s. These guys half a second quicker than me this time around. So Wynn's now got his hands full with a couple of drivers here. So Wynn's out wide, very hard to recover from there. So Steve hasn't had a good race. Oh, historic, so it's going to be a penalty, I'm pretty sure. There's Carthan's finally past Masons. That's also rounded up Maverick. So while we were looking at the rest of the field, Mad Ant's got by Japanese driver. Bit of contact there between the two, bit of damage on the left rear of Mad Ant. There was damage on this car as well. So you can see these guys really closing in on myself. So half race distance now. Those two guys have rounded up historics. That penalty is going to bring the Japanese driver back on up on the tail of Mad Ant. Like NASCAR's broken free a little bit here, getting on with the job into 10th. So we've lost a driver, we're down to 13 cars now. Watching the replay, I can see that my driving probably a little bit too cautious, not using up the full track limits and carrying some speed through some of those corners. We're going defensive here at the moment. He's just going to round me up here. Good clean driver behind me, it's also good to know. Cut of the corner there by me does slow you down, so that was a bit of a mistake again, defensive. Not going to be able to hold him off for 4 laps, I wouldn't have thought. But he's going to get me this time, no doubt about that. No, he hasn't got the mumbo just yet. Little I could do about that one, just had to pull in behind. Thought I might have been able to get up the inside, but he's protected that pretty well. We've got Arrow right on the scene here now. So the Japanese driver is clear, he's starting to make a move away. So up the front, no change. Mad Ant still leading. Small gap over the Japanese driver. Big gap to the rest of us here. So Arrow was kind enough to be giving me bump drafts along here. That kept us in touch with the Japanese driver. He didn't have to do that. And 6th we got Dan's clear of wind. Then Steve in 8, Nezca up to 9. Storix is through to 10. Missouro into 11. Masons swaps the ends around and meets the wall in 12. And then we've got Maverick a fair way back, who's potentially going to get lapped here. Blue flags are out, see the leaders behind. So Arrow was quite content to follow me around and bump draft me. About this time I was sort of thinking he'll make a move surely, but no, kept getting the bump draft. And at times we were closing in on the Japanese driver. These two have passed the car in 13th. The Japanese driver hadn't driven away as much as I thought he would have. There's another little bump draft. Big power slide there by Arrow. Good little pack of cars here, all pretty competitive drivers. Oh, a lot of bad understeer there by Historics. Mason's car looking a little bit worse for wear. So Maverick's a lap down here now. We're on the final lap. Change of the lead every time we go away, something happens. So for Mad Ant, the last chance will be down the rear. Back straight here, a little bit of a touch. So the Japanese driver gets the biscuits, P1, followed by Mad Ant. Then we've got the NXX driver in for P3. P4, I was pulling in shallow, thinking Arrow go around the outside, let him have that spot. But he's just bump drafted me over the line, so thanks Arrow. And then we've got Dan's racing in for P6. NASCAR gets up here. Steve gets through, Win goes back to 9th. And then we've got Missouro in 10, Historics in 11, Mason's in 12, and Mavericks a lap down. So thanks for watching. Please give the video a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you on track next time. Thank you.